Hello, and welcome to another episode of DETV. Today, we have lots of fun stuff in store. Let's start off, as usual, with the newsletter. For anyone who's new here today, hello and welcome. My name is Rachel. I work for Dice Envy. If you've had any interactions with anyone on social media in the last year and a half-ish, that was me, probably. Most likely. I'll also show up at Stockton Con with Joni, not Stockton Con, sorry, Strategicons with Joni. So I may have met you there too, who knows. Each week on DETV on Tuesdays at 3, we're going to go over what was in the newsletter the previous day. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter, then this is a way to get that information. Of course, with sales and stuff like that, newsletter is always the first to find out. So yeah, we'll do what was in the newsletter, including dice drops, big sales, and then we'll just talk about stuff that's like updates of the company. We actually have our team meetings on Tuesdays at 11. Sometimes I miss it. I think it's at 11. And so that gives me an opportunity to ask Dave, the founder, and everybody else on the team if they have anything cool they want to share with people. So this will be a good place to find that. Also, please forgive my shaky voice and hands sometimes because I'm still very new at the whole putting myself out there thing, so I might freak out just like a little bit, but we'll try to keep it under control. Okay, so we will start with the newsletter like always. Pull that up. This is yesterday's newsletter. We dropped a brand new product for July only. It is a $2, we're calling them starter sets. It's a mystery bag, so you don't know what you're getting. And essentially, this is a callback to when we first started the company. We were selling these 7-piece generic sets. We didn't have the Infinity D4 yet. We didn't include the Chonky yet. And we didn't have our little adorable Brockton logo on some of the faces. So this was back in the old days. And essentially, what we're doing is trying to clear stock from the headquarters because we have advent calendars coming in, which we're very excited about. But those take up a ton of room. So we ran into all this old stock and we've got to get rid of it. So that benefits you all because now we're selling $2 mystery starter dice sets. This is a little GIF I put together, which, by the way, is like super hard to do. I'm not very savvy when it comes to GIFs. But it shows you just a couple of varieties of the dice you can expect in a mystery set if you get one. And I also prepared, if I turn this off, a little preview of more that you can get. Oh my god, there's so many. So this is probably like 15 maybe of over 40 sets that we have right now in the office that can go into these mystery sets. So if you get like 20 mystery bags, there'll be 20 totally different sets. And there's a big variety. You got like a sparkle clear boy right here with blue ink, glitter inclusion, purple pink glitter inclusion, I don't know, foggy swirly lemon yellow, kind of remind me of lemonade dice. But yeah, all sorts of colors, lots of variety, lots of different techniques. Here's some opaque swirl ones that are a lot like our current arcade bar set. But obviously these are just 7 pieces, so that is why we can offer them to you at $2. And like I said, we're trying to move stock because we have our advent calendars coming to the office. So this is like months away, but we're trying to do a little pre-planning. So get yours today. $2, 7-piece set, mystery. You don't know what you're gonna get. That's like so exciting. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. Along with this release, and this is just for the month of July. We're just doing for the month of July, and it's also looking like it might be less than July because yesterday we sold 1,300 sets, mystery sets, so they're going pretty quickly. We still have more. There's plenty more, but if that was just one day of sales, I'm thinking maybe we won't make it all of July. So get yours now if you want them. And coupled with that, we're calling these starter sets because they're 7-piece generic sets. They're really cool colors and combos, but essentially not the custom DE, 10-piece sets you're used to. And along with the starter set drop, we're doing a starter set promotion on social media. So you may have already seen me post about it, but we're asking you guys to upload your starter sets, like your oldest sets. Dig deep into your old dice bags, pull out your tried and true original OG 7-piece, maybe by now it's like a 5-piece sets. Tag us on socials, and at the end of the month I'm gonna collect 3 random entries, and the winners from that random drawing will receive this. We're calling this our starter bundle. It'll be a Brockton dice bag, a combat tracking pad, Brockton sticker, Brockton pin, 5 of our pretty new Brockton inspiration coins, which are really cool. They have really good hand weight to them. Great if you're a DM and like to hand out your inspiration as coins. A dice tray of a random color, and a random 10-piece Dice Envy set. So we're calling this our starter bundle. It's worth over $70, I think, if you ordered each thing individually on our site. And 3 lucky winners will get one whole bundle for free. So post your pictures, tag us on socials. I'm collecting all those, and we'll do a random drawing at the end of the month. All right, going back to our newsletter, just want to go down real quick. We have a little description of the $2 sets and a link. Here's like a big explodey photo that Dylan took of a whole bunch of varieties, so you can sort of see, and here I'll pull that group pic back up too, how much variety is in there. A little rundown of the starter bundle giveaway. I realized way too late that I put 200 plus in the header on this because I meant there are going to be 3 people who win it, and I did the math and I was like, oh, it's over $200, that's great, I'll advertise that. And then it got sent out, and I was like, oh, I wasn't clear that was for 3 people. So more like $70, but it's okay. And I went around the office and asked the whole team to go ahead and give me a picture of their oldest set. And so like from Dave, we got these ancient, like almost look like they're carved of wood or something. They're so old. I mean, they're definitely plastic, but they're worn at the edges. Really, like the ink, if there ever was any, is worn out of all the numbers. It might have been like one of those like crayon situations I always hear about, although I've never seen that in person. And these are definitely the oldest of the team sets, which is really fitting because David is also the oldest of the team, so it worked out. But yeah, he got these as a gift from a friend, and they're like from original like D&D. Maria, next to Dave's, has these really cool red and black sort of modeled sets. It's also pretty old, she said, and she lost her D10 forever because her cat stole it, which, for those of you out there who have cats, myself included, can totally understand and relate. This is Ian on the left. Mer Rage was his first set, so it was after he started working here. But it was a very early Dice Envy set. You can see that's a good example of an old generic set we used to sell. No little Brockton engraving, it's not in our font, etc., etc. But it's really cool. And he took a picture, and I was immediately like, we should make these more. So we might in the future. But yeah, his quote was, I thought it was neat, and I took one. And then right next to him, his brother, Dylan, I took one home because it was the first one that he designed. So basically what we're saying is the twins are a couple of thieves, but it's cool. They work here, they're allowed. But yeah, that's the Alpha set. It was Dylan's first design. He's done many, many more since then. And it's sister set to the Omega set, which is just reversed colorway. Those are tried and true. We still sell those. They're so awesome. And you might even see that design reappear in a different form later this year or early next year-ish. Moving on to Miss Joni, our resident goth. She took this picture and sent it to me, and I was like, The woman who comes into work wearing nothing but black, she dyes her hair purple, she listens to emo bands. I know she's seen Chemical Romance like 100 times, and her first set was pastel, which I just find amazing. So I asked her about it. She says, I thought about staging it with my taxidermy and animal skulls, but I thought that might be too much. So the quote tells you more about Joni than her first dice set does, but it's still a great set. I don't know if we have it in stock, but I think we plan on keeping it in stock. And lastly, at the bottom right there, myself. It's a layered blue, red, and yellow set. I don't even remember where I got it, honestly. I think it was probably a game store. And it was for my second D&D campaign. Before then, I had borrowed dice. And for this one, I was a halfling druid who was named Bait. And my whole, theme or whatever was ocean stuff. Bait was a sailor. He grew up on the ship. No, I don't remember the name of it, but he has a whole backstory. And he would only wild shape into sea creatures and stuff. So it was really cool. But anyway, so I got the sunset vibe for Bait. I liked it. Who doesn't love a theme? All right. So yeah, those are our starter sets. Felt like it would be cool to share with you guys, examples of what you can send in and tag us in order to get the starter bundle reward. Okay. I need to catch my breath a minute. Let me see. Oh, okay. So I said in the social post today, announcing that we have a Twitch stream now, that there would be big news, and there is big news, and it has to do with tomorrow, and I needed to let you guys know today because by the time I do the next stream, it'll be completely over with. It is our July 4th sale. We are, instead of doing fireworks themed stuff, we are taking the opportunity to also help clear our shelves in preparation for those advent calendars. We are selling our remaining, oh wow, look at that transition, so smooth, wild shape dice for a bit almost at cost. Excuse me. So we're basically just going to break even on these remaining sets. We're actually going to be taking a small loss because as part of this promotion, and again, this starts tomorrow, $1 from each set sold for the remaining wild shape sets is going to be donated to a local to Los Angeles animal. I had a word for this and I forgot it already. We're going to donate to No Kill LA, which is an organization that helps to advocate for shelter animals and also puts a lot of money towards education for pet owners, adoption costs, and coverage for fosters for dogs and cats in the area. And essentially, I think it's in their name, but their goal is to get it to where we don't have to have kill shelters in LA anymore, which, is a very noble cause, and hopefully we'll get there one day. But importantly, they help take care of a lot of dogs and cats and other adoptable creatures here in Los Angeles. So $1 from every sale is going to go to that organization. We're going to tally it up on Monday after the sale's over, and we'll make a big post about what we were able to collect for that. So it's very exciting. Not all of the wild shape sets are here because we did sell out of some. You'll notice the bumblebee in particular is missing, as well as the dire wolf and the owl. But what is remaining is still pretty great. I'll give you a little close up. This is one of my favorites. It's got a little kitten. Let's see if you can see that. Apologies for me trying to put stuff on the camera here. It's definitely not intuitive. But yeah, you can see a little kitten engraving there, and all the sets are a whole set with little animal shapes. We have kittens, this is octopus, this is a dinosaur, a raptor, I think, velociraptor. This is a tiger, although he's not facing up, so it's kind of hard to see. He has stripes too. Look at him, he's so cute. Let's see what else we got. deer, shark, mammoth, bear, and this might actually be my favorite, vampire bat. Look at that guy. It's kind of hard to see, but vampire bat, and then he's got little like sonar waves coming off of him, and then the little accent faces too. There's other little designs. There's a little cluster of bats, and I think I used like a blood drop for the 6 and 9 markers. And yeah, so I designed these 2.5 years ago, maybe. We did a big Kickstarter, and we, released all these, plus 3 more, plus a bonus unicorn, actually, which nobody else is ever going to be able to buy because it was exclusive, so it's exciting. Anyway, so these will be $9. Is it $8.99 or $9.99? I think it's $9.99. I really should know that, but I think it's $9.99. $1 from that is going to go to charity, and then the rest will go to pay for basically just getting them out of here and into your hands. So yeah, all right. I see somebody's talking in the chat. Please forgive me while I catch up. I'm still getting used to twitching, streaming. Do you call it twitching? I don't know. So many colors. $1 per wild set only, or for any purchases done during sale? Great question. So wild sets only. We're going to calculate how many individual wild sets were sold. So if you buy 5 wild shape sets, then that'll be $5 that'll go to charity. Great question. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm excited. So in theme with the Wild Shape Adopt-a-thon, I think we're calling it, sale that runs from tomorrow, July 3rd, through Sunday, whatever date Sunday is. In theme with that, I have some very personal but extremely exciting news, which is I'm going to go look at kittens this weekend, and I might adopt some, 1 or 2, or maybe none, let's see. But we have a cat, and he's getting older, and unfortunately we lost our second cat last year, and we need new buddies for our old cat Casey. So we're gonna go look at some babies, and I'm excited, so I kind of wanted to share. So I'm just gonna pop this up there real quick. If all you cared about was dice, you can leave now, because the rest is just gonna be about kittens. Look at the face. Oh my goodness. This is Squeakers. We're meeting Squeakers tomorrow. This is Crystal, Squeakers' sister. Squeakers' boy, Crystal's girl. They're so cute. And then there is a group of 4 kittens that are all siblings. Let's see if I can get this to switch over. Rue, who looks almost exactly like Casey, our current cat. This is Pip, who is so cute. Look at his little paws. This is Andy, who I appreciate because he is also a sibling of Rue and Pip and their other sibling, but looks nothing like the rest of them, which I just think is hilarious. And Jolie is the last one of that four set. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm really excited. I'm gonna go see 2 of them Friday afternoon, and then hopefully the others on Saturday. So we'll see. I know Pip is so cute. I'm really excited. I'm thinking, I don't know if they meant this, but if we do end up getting Pip, I might just extend his like official full name to Pippin, like a full first name to Pippin, because I'm, the nerd. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so in summary, $2 mystery starter sets. Let's see if we can do this transition again. Ooh, $2 mystery starter sets, $2, 7-piece set. They're all acrylic. They're all polymer. Or not all acrylic. They're all polymer. But there's a lot of different varieties of inclusions and swirls and colors and inkings and everything. So we started off with 51 variations. I think we're down to 46-ish because we already sold out of some of them. It's a complicated and long story, but essentially we're still at 40 plus varieties. So as long as you order under 40, you won't get any duplicates, which is exciting. And $2, I mean, like, come on. And then, yes, our Wild Shape sale starts tomorrow, and those will just be marked down, so you don't need a code or anything like that. So yeah, if you missed your opportunity to get some, or you got some and now you want others for way huge discount, then yeah, that's tomorrow will be the day to do it, and through Sunday, because we're running it through Sunday. Yeah, and then this is all to say we're trying to make room in the headquarters right now at our warehouse because we have advent calendars incoming in the next few months, and I should have grabbed a photo of it, but I'll bring one at some point. But there's a photo of Ian and Dylan. They're standing like in our back loading bay area or whatever, and the boxes of advent calendars, and they're very tall people, go up to like so high. And it's like the whole wall. So that was 2 years ago when we ordered half as much. So now we're basically just going to be buried in boxes all holiday season. Yay. But it's good. It's a good thing. It's for, it's for a good cause. So, all right. That's all for me. If you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to hello@diceenvy.com or me personally at rach@diceenvy.com. Yeah, that's correct. Or on any of the socials, like I said. The only one that I can take some time to get back to sometimes is Twitter, because I don't check it as often. Oh, and Blue Sky, I like never check, so sometimes people go like a month without hearing from me on there. Instagram is your best bet. Yeah, that's it. Thank you all for joining us. We'll be back next Tuesday, 3 o'clock, with more stuff. It'll be a dice drop next week, and it will be very cool. All right. Have a great week, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.